Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Scoobert checking out the Kickoff Promo. It's been out for I think a day or two. Just now getting around to making a video. So let's hop right into the Kickoff Promo. I'm sure you played it by now. A little bit different setup than we've had in a while. So each player is going to have be correlated to an event, an offensive or defensive event. Below each one where the clipboard is, down here you're going to see different achievements for completing things related to that event. So you don't want to auto the events unless you're just kind of tired of playing them and just want to auto them, but the auto doesn't count towards completing these milestones, and I think you end up with 500 total tokens, so enough to a little more than you need to complete a 5 times uncommon player exchange per event. So that's pretty cool. So if we're doing all of the milestone achievements, you can get 5 uncommons, or you can save them up and you can go for the lucky draw here. I usually don't have good luck, so I don't really do those. But back to the event. So I started out with 5 players, and then I think we usually get about 12 players per promo. So expect 3 or 4 on the next drop, and then 3 or 4 at the very end. So they got a little everything. They got a quarterback. Let's go into the albums real quick and see. That's not where I want to go. So they got a running back, quarterback, defensive end, tackle, kicker. So be aware if you do the random, you could end up with a kicker. So and if you saw by now, I guess the way to get Richard Sherman's different pieces is to complete various components of the field pass. It says in one of these, let's see, maybe, let's see, not the field pass, excuse me, the kickoff return. I think you have to get a certain number of epics, or maybe just all the epics to get, you don't have to get all these players from what I understand to get the glove. So you just have to go for, and I wish I knew the number, maybe somebody out there does, can chime in. I don't know what it is, but that will get you the gloves, and then the other components. One of them's in the field pass, and I guess the other one will come in a similar nature. So that's pretty much it. Not a lot to do in the promo itself. It's pretty basic. It is a little bit different, and we have like a sack event and a field goal event, which we don't have too many of those. And then the overall achievements there. Make sure you're picking one of these per day. It's safer to pick the tokens, because over a period of time it would actually net you more in the long run if you do just the 5 times, not the 5 times plus. So let's just try the player and prove myself right. Maybe I'll actually get lucky. And yeah, so better to do the tokens. That's the conservative, safer approach. So I have not pulled any iconics yet. Like I said, the promo just started. This is what my team looks like. It is 10% boosted. That ends pretty soon. I was able to pull the iconic. I did a couple of 2-for-1 epics in the field pass because I kept getting Eddie Jackson, so I was able to go ahead and and get Justin Jefferson, and then whenever I pull the field pass, I can just go and foil them pretty easily. So they still don't have random iconics. I think there was talk about it, but yeah, I've been pretty fortunate in the preseasons. I was able to get D-Hop, was able to get Lattimore and foil Wagner. Just got lucky. I boosted my team up towards the end, was able to get an epic from the little mini challenge or mini journey, whatever it's called. So that helped out, and I was able to get 4 players total in preseason and 3 in the first snap. So that's kind of what the team's looking like. I also was able to go ahead in a field pass journey and get Eddie Jackson foiled. Not going to be able to get the 10K cash, but so I was fortunate enough to get that. So that's kind of what it is. It's still pretty stale. Not much excitement, not much to do. I'd like to know what y'all think about the game and the position that it's in. Are you excited? Are you kind of just lurking to see if it gets better? I think that's kind of where I'm at. It's just kind of, I'm engaged, but I'm just not all the way there. I'm just present. I mean, I used to play my league drives pretty quick every day, at least by noon, and I don't really do that anymore. I mean, I do get them done. It's just different times of the day now. I'm just not super excited to jump in and see what's going on. But that's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's kind of where I'm at in the field pass. I'm on the 10,550 objective or milestone, and so 31 of 58, I guess. And so another 2 weeks maybe I'll be at that. Be interesting to see, are you guys using coaches, or you just said the heck with it, I'm going with Madden? Because initially I went with Campbell here, but once I saw that I could not get the best play in the game anymore, this play right here, I switched back. Now Campbell has some plays that I do like, and I wish they would just simply get rid of coaches. I like Shakes, which is unlocked at level 7. I use that a lot, so disappointed, but PA slot crosses is too OP, so it's got to be in the bag to be able to use. There's just crossing routes, and you have one guy going deep and one guy fading over to the middle deep. It's one of the better plays. I wish they would just get rid of coaches, or at least deploy them how they used to be, when you had to get whistles and whatnot. They actually came with different advantages, and that was during the overdrive years. So that's it. Just hanging out, waiting for something better. This is kind of boring. The auction house would really help out right now. Master Series or some kind of campaign would also be good. Just simply having these divisional journeys is cool, but you know what would be really cool is if they just took off the power and just let you play as many as you want. Maybe even for a small amount of stamina. Perhaps remove stamina, but just maybe cut the rewards in half. You know? I mean, you would have to play a lot of these anyways you have to be glued to the game for this to really make an impact, to be unlimited. You would get more people engaged for sure, but they just need to add something. It's missing something. They've changed it too much to a card collecting game when we want it to be a football game, a team building game, not a album to see what cards I haven't got yet. No one cares. We're trying to build a good overall squad to compete. I mean, you can tell alone by removing the league versus league daily goals that's no longer there. That there's a less of an emphasis on league play than there ever was. I mean, they did the thing where they were spinning at noon, then they reduced it down to 16 spots or whatever it was, and then finally added 2 bench spots. Like, what? It's always been 32. And maybe there was too many problems with spins, or the same whales playing the same teams. I don't know what the deal was, but you can tell the direction that they're going by the things that they are doing, like reducing the packs to certain limits, in the field pass, and eliminating the random pack. So it changes how you have to play the game, and it ties your hands, and it doesn't let you jump out as fast and give you some excitement. You just have to. What it does is it becomes another chore instead of just doing all this stuff at once. Now it's just, let me go plug these in, let me pull this pack, let me plug these players in. Like that's what the game has become. It's just really a chore, and you got to ask yourself if the game is turning into a chore, then why am I still playing it? And so I question you, why are you still playing this game? I'm trying to ask myself the same question. And I think it's just naive hoping that they'll just go back to 2017, 2016 and remake the game, but that's clear that's not going to happen. But with everything going on, it does provide some entertainment. I do like hanging out with my league, just chatting with them and whatnot, but we're getting less and less participation. I don't know about you guys, but it's really dwindling down, and I see a lot of people leaving, and possibly a lot of desperation from Madden this year to keep a player base, if they really care, which at this point is questionable. But let me know what you guys think, and I'm just trying to provide some good, honest feedback. No EA corporate suit lackey commentary here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of the game, and that's it. So make sure you're playing those events, not autoing them, and make sure in the challenge that you're hopping over to it every day and picking the tokens or the player, so you can help maybe build another epic or something like that. So all right, good luck to you guys. Catch you on the next one.